big box of unboxing for one of the brands that we talk about nonstop because they're such a staple in the work boot industry, and they're kind of the benchmark for a lot of the more affordable sub $300 work boots, especially for traditional stuff. They found their spot in the market by combining the true heritage way of making things with some more modern synthetic materials. And what those synthetic materials do is makes the boots cheaper, makes them more comfortable initially, and they just break in faster, you know, and the Thorogood leather is really, really soft. And so for those reasons, even though they're not like full leather welt, full leather midsole, full leather, like all this stuff, people love them, including me, because there's just certain times and price points especially that you're like, I don't care, like they just are comfortable. And Thorogoods are one of those. And they've also been working on some new like kind of boots, because Thorogood is known for like their more traditional work boots, a true traditional work boot that you can actually work in. And it's not, because like, you know, Red Wings are traditional work boots, right? Like you could wear the mock toe to work, but it's not really a work boot. You know, it's not as comfortable as a work boot needs to be. It's going to take a long time to break in. It just isn't a modern work boot. It's a vintage work boot. And that's where Thorogood has taken that vintage heritage work boot and modernized it for the current world. But they've been working on a line of boots, and I think they're even released by now. It's like I think it's called the Genesis line of boots, where they're trying to take all that same DNA from like the classic mock toes and infuse it into a fully modern boot. And so it's this really cool thing that I want to cover and see what they've done, because most of these like modern boot makers, they're just like having them made in Mexico, super cheap, and just like bottom of the barrel everything, huge margins, huge marketing expense, and we just see garbage over and over and over. But we've rarely seen a well-established brand in the more heritage space come out with a more modern boot that is heavily influenced with their, I think it's like over 100 years of experience in traditional boots. So I'm excited for that, because you don't know, you never know. Like it could be a boot where, you know, it's like, well, that didn't work. Like some of this does not actually translate. Or it could be something where it's like, wow, this is what all these more modern boots have been missing. They're missing some of that heritage DNA. So we'll probably do that eventually, because it sounds like a really cool concept. So these are just a few pairs of the mock toes, just for Mocktovers. I think it's just like, hey, I see your Mocktovers started. Can we send you some boots? And I was like, yes, please, because if you watch the old Thorogood video, I think I double clicked record twice in a row, and so I had to cut up my personal pair of Thorogoods, because I cut the one boot, didn't record. I was like, dang it, oh well, I got another boot. Luckily boots come in pairs. And then I cut the other one and I double clicked again. And I was like, are you kidding me? I've only done that like 3 times in my whole YouTube career, double clicked, and it was on the Thorogoods. And so I haven't really had a pair of Thorogoods the last couple years. And so I was like, and I'll show you, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but there's one boot that they've released in the Thorogood mock toe that I've wanted since they released it like a year and a half ago. And I think I got it. So let's do a little unboxing, because some of these boots are going to the employees that are Thorogood nerds too. So I'm just do my version of the unboxing. I'll bring everyone in to do their unboxing. So what are we cutting with? This little Kershaw from Blade HQ. Super fast, tight, small, fits in the boot pocket perfectly. Jade's trying to steal it from me all the time. Ain't happening, it's mine. Ooh. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of Thorogoods. So I'm gonna do my unboxing first. And then we'll bring the other lads in for the other stuff. I've wanted this boot for a long time, and I could have easily just like bought it, but I have so many boots in rotation and we're always doing so much stuff, I just never got around to it. But you'll see why, clearly, based off of collaborations and stuff, why I wanted this one. Look at it. It's that, I think they released this like a year ago. Like they're mostly blacked out Thorogood boot. And I like blacked out boots. But this one in particular, I like the white because it makes it look a little bit more intentional. Like for certain boots, I love it fully blacked out. But a boot like this that already kind of has like a work boot vibe, a more like function-based look and feel to it, having a little bit of that pop of white it makes it look not like a mall cop boot or like a line cook boot. It makes it look more intentional, more heritage. You know, that's what I like about it. But just generally about Thorogood, I love the little like the tiny little mocktail. Like it's so short. I just love everything about these. Honestly, it's one of the more comfortable boots that you can buy for a work boot that's traditional. And those things I was talking about, you can see this big, soft, squishy insole with that high impact, like it's like a gel instead of a foam. And then underneath, you've got that lasting material and that foam with a leather heel counter. And so you got like enough of the heritage leather elements in there, but you've still got some synthetics in there that reduce the price to more affordable price range, and using those synthetic materials in a smart way. These are so sick. So I'll try these on. I'll just try them on right now. So these are a 9.5 double E. If I remember, for Thorogoods, I basically go true to Brannock, unless I go half a size down and then I went up a width. But as far as I remember, they fit pretty true to Brannock. What am I wearing? Just the Koyo collaboration, because I just filmed it, or the unboxing. Completely different end of the boot and shoe spectrum. These might already be gone actually by now. Nobody that we've ever seen has ever made a leather Strobel stitch sneaker with a veg tan lasting board. And I think we were the first to do it, and they're so sick. But they might be sold out by now, because there's only 300 available. But if not, or if this video comes out, get on that limited edition email list for the next drop, or this drop if it hasn't launched yet. So now we'll see if going half a size down from Brannock and up a width is gonna work for me. Because like I mentioned, I'm pretty sure my regular Thorogood sizing is true to the Brannock. So I'm a 10 on the Brannock, about a 10 Thorogood. I think those are good. I think those will work. This leather is way stiffer than the regular Thorogood leather though, at least with this boot. It's hard to say on the whole if it's more stiff, but yes sir, that's it. Those are nice. Yeah, I'll have to wear these a little bit more to see if that going up a width and half a size down works. Because right now it feels like it does, but I think most people are gonna be safest just going true to the Brannock. But also just refer to Thorogood sizing. So now I'm gonna get the other boys. Okay, file in there, fellas.
What's up, fam?
What's up, fam? Okay, so this is our top cam, and so these are what I got. You guys see it?
Oh yeah, the blacks. Those are sick. Those are what I'm talking about.
So I went with this. I went up a width and down half a size to see if it fits compared to Brannock. We'll see. It might be a little bit short now that I went half a size down, but I was telling them, because what you said true to Brannock? Yeah, I think that's what most people are going to be happy with. Okay, let's see what you guys get. We got 11.5 regular.
That's gonna be mine.
We've got 13, Brody.
And baby size.
And a 7. So, I think you guys just kind of all unboxing roughly at the same time. This is your top cam.
Merry Christmas. This is awesome.
Ooh!
Yeah. Oh, you go with the 8-inch. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the crazy horse?
Crazy whore.
Crazy horse.
Okay, so Tay, tell the people why you got that, what you like about the Thorogoods, kind of like why you chose that leather and size or height and everything.
Yeah, because I have that pair, the tobacco 6-inch, so I just wanted to get something different, both the height and the leather. So, and I love this leather from Seidel, so
It's a crazy whore?
try it out.
It's
Yep,
crazy
crazy
whore.
whore leather. So that's why I want to try it out.
Brody's the one that edits it. He gets the final say on if things are appropriate or not.
I really like
Cut that.
the heel counter on Thorogoods. It's like nice and small. So I have small heels, so it doesn't swim around like other boots.
That's actually something that they said today
Yeah.
in their new boots that are coming out, is that they've made the last to have
Yeah, it's a
thinner
combination
heel.
last. Narrower in the heel, wider in the forefoot.
Which is perfect.
So, well, that's cool.
Okay, Brody, what you got? And why?
I got the black ones because they were the only ones that had less than size 8. So I'm actually, this will be my first pair of Thorogoods. I'm interested to see if a size 7 works.
Cool.
So I'm hyped because I've always wanted a pair of these. Ever since we've talked a lot about them earlier on, but
Yeah, and the Thorogoods are one of these boots that is just like they keep getting brought up in almost every video because they are like that standard of quality for like price and for like a heritage boot that you can actually really work in.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, my pop side, like all the country boys over there, they love Thorogoods. If they're not in like their kickers or whatever, they're in these. Like a lot of them work in these.
Cool.
So I'm hyped.
Okay, Jerry Bear, what you got?
We got these ones.
Tobacco leather looks
The
like.
tobacco, I think when I think of just Thorogood, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
For sure.
When I am looking at boots and everything like that. So I just wanted to get the recognizability of the Thorogood here. And I'm usually a black leather. I like the black leather, but we were going Thorogoods. I wanted
The OG
I wanted
colors.
the OG.
Yeah, because those are both sidle leathers, right, Tay? Like this is, what was it? Something horror?
Crazy horse.
Crazy horror?
Trail Crazy Horse. Yes.
And that's the tobacco.
Tobacco Stampede, right?
So they're close, but that's definitely more oiled and darker, but definitely has like way more saturation.
Yeah, is it softer? It's pretty soft. Because this leather's pretty tough compared to like the original.
Do you know what their black leather, what they use?
I don't know what it is about black leather, but black leather seems always to be a little
Yeah,
more.
I love it.
For whatever reason.
I wonder if like the dyeing process early to get it struck all the way through is part of why black leather is always so stiff.
Those are gonna be so comfy to break in, I imagine.
I'm like kind of regretting not getting those.
like that's so supple and nice.
I'm gonna just-
Sidle, we like them.
Yeah, for real. Okay.
Cool. Well, thanks.
all I require.
Thanks, Thorogood. Thanks, boss man.
We'll do an update eventually, maybe in a few months, of like how they're wearing, what you guys thought. And that's kind of the fun of hooking up the homies with boots. Okay. Well, seems like we're all in agreement with sizing. And obviously I wanted to gamble a little bit on this and see how they feel. So like I mentioned, we're gonna get all these guys to wear them for the next few months, get their opinions, kind of what works, what doesn't work, the sizing, some personal preference on things, break in. And so we'll do a little roundtable update like we did with White's mock toes. Because a lot of people like that. A lot of people like to hear other people's opinion because like obviously just because I have a YouTube channel doesn't mean that my opinion is right for everybody. And like some of my friends, like Brody and Jay, they like their boots pretty tight. I like mine super loose. Tay's like in between. And so it'll be interesting to see at the end of a few months of wear what actually shakes out in differences, or if is it all aligned? Is that part of why Thorogood has been so popular? Because you actually just buy the right size instead of going like 5 sizes down. These are so sick though. I'm hyped to wear these. So shout out to Thorogood. And if you want to see that Genesis boot, let me know because I'm interested to see what Thorogood's doing. And if you want a pair of these, check them out below. Check out the coils if they're not already sold out. Get on that limited edition email list. And what else did I talk about? That little knife, that little Kershaw from Blade HQ. So thank you guys for supporting these videos. It's just fun to do. It's fun to have the employees get some free boots and like test them and show you guys those well-rounded thing. But it's just fun to geek out longer term. Like that's where we're getting is, because so much of this YouTube channel and everything has been like we have to do fast, quick turnaround content. We got to figure out how to make the money in order to keep running this thing, to buy more boots, to cut in half. It's just like it's such a business. But we're getting to the point now because of your guys' support, because of these brands that are supporting us by doing the collaborations and stuff that we can start doing that longer form stuff. We can actually invest in some long-term data collecting videos. So thank you guys, appreciate it. And check all that stuff out below. See ya.